Hi there, and welcome to episode 4 of Through the Lens, a monthly series on Promo Journal where each month I come on here to share some tips with you guys on mastering product photography, all from your iPhone. If you want to catch up on the first 3 episodes, check those out on promojournal.com, and we will dive into the 4th episode right now. Alright, let's get to it because there's a few different things I want to touch on today. Today's episode is going to be all about composition. Composition is basically how all the elements of the photo are arranged in the shot. And it's a really important concept to understand for all types of photography. So today I'm going to be sharing a few photography rules that you can use the next time you are taking a photo of your product. The first rule of composition that we're going to talk about is the rule of thirds. It is one of the most popular rules of composition in photography, and if you start looking out for it, I'm sure you'll notice that a lot of photographs utilize this rule. When setting up your shot, you can imagine the frame being split into 9 different sections by 4 vertical and horizontal lines going across the screen, like so. You are able to easily add the grid onto your phone camera app in settings like I have on my phone. All you have to do is open settings, camera, and switch on the grid. When using the rule of thirds in photography, you want to line up the most important elements of your image or your subjects onto where the lines intersect. This is where the eye is naturally drawn to and makes for the most pleasing image. Of course, you don't need to use the rule of thirds every time you're doing product photography. A lot of product photography also utilizes symmetry and just having the product in the middle of the photo and having everything look really symmetric and clean. Another rule of composition that you can use while doing product photography is leading lines. Leading lines are using horizontal, vertical, or even diagonal lines to draw the viewer's eye to the product or the subject of the image. When you place your product somewhere along those lines, it will help your viewer's eye draw to the product that you are photographing. A few other final quick rules I wanted to mention were the use of framing in product photography. This is as simple as it sounds. Using anything in the photo as a natural frame can draw the attention of your viewer to the product that you are photographing. And then using symmetry and pattern to draw the attention of the viewer to your product as well. I kind of mentioned using symmetry, but you can use pattern and play around with that. It can be fun using different colors of the product. There's a ton of different things you can play around with when it comes to composition. It's just super important to keep your eye on composition when you are doing your product photography. When you start to think about and play around with these different composition techniques, you can create a really fun and unique photo. With so much online content these days, you really need to look for ways to make your product photography stand out and pop. And I think by taking into account these rules and all the tips from my previous videos, you can level up your product photography. Thank you everybody for watching. I will see you next month. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope that these little composition rules and tips can help you the next time you're looking through the lens.